hand. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that all that TV license. You're trying to make love. You're thinking about the TV license. Get out of my brain. I love this woman. Get out of my brain. No, they'll arrest you. They'll come and gather you up in a big net and they'll put you in prison. You are looking at a £200 fine. You haven't filled in the form. Get out of my brain. Oh, God, it's gone floppy. You told your lover that you loved them, and you meant it. You told your lover that their happiness was more important to you than your own, and you meant it. You told your lover that their body was beautiful to you, even though you understood that to them it was all wrong and stuck out in the wrong places and fell down in the wrong... To you, it was beautiful, and you meant it. But you can't make love to them because you're thinking about the TV license. And on relationships of a very different kind, yesterday a man walked completely free, having murdered his wife and baby because the judge said he'd suffered enough. Lucky for the poor bloke, he only shot 2 people. Blimey, imagine how bad he'd have felt if he'd wiped out the in-laws as well. This is, of course, only the latest in an endless catalogue of insane judgments by male judges excusing men who attack women. It's almost as if these nasty old men were vying with each other to make the most appalling decision. So, to give you some idea of the state of the competition in the judiciary, we thought we'd make a chart. Welcome now to Top of the Stupid Old Gits! Big number 5 spot and climbing fast, we have Mad Melford Stevenson, who felt a fine was sufficient penalty for a rapist because his victim had been hitchhiking in a short skirt. And he said that the girl was...
asking for it.
Mad Melford should be careful about being sexually assaulted himself. Ooh, wearing those long dresses and curly wigs. Well, it's an open invitation, isn't it? Okay, moving right along. At the big number 4 slot, it's a bloke called Judge Mays, sentencing a man to probation for beating his 4-month-old son to death during a drunken row. This top star of British justice said...
You are a thoroughly decent young man.
We better hear that again.
You are a thoroughly decent young man.
I wouldn't want to meet Judge May's version of a bastard. So, at number 3, we find Judge Potty Pickles, a real hitmaker, the Stock, Aitken and Waterman of the legal profession, commenting on his sentence of probation to a man who indecently assaulted a 6-year-old. Potty said...
Each case is different. The girl has intelligence, and knew exactly what the score was.
It's all becoming clear. This time it was the little girl's fault. 6 years old, blimey. She was probably wearing a short skirt too. And at number 2, it's the late Judge Gibbons, who expressed...
considerable sympathy
for a man who admitted having sexual intercourse with the 7-year-old daughter of a friend. Gargal Gibbons said it...
strikes me as one of the kind of accidents which happens in life to almost anyone.
Of course it does. It's like putting on odd socks, isn't it? And so, here we are, right now, ready for the big number 1 judgment. Yeah, it's magnificent Justice William Miskin, who, commenting on a man who strangled his wife, cut her into 100 pieces, roasted parts of her body, scattered other parts across London and dumped her head in the river, said that apart from that, the murderer was...
a hard-working man of excellent character, simply unable to get on with your wife.
Interjection that we felt rather apt this week. I return to the theme of stuff to do. Stuff to do. Our lives filled with stuff to do, but perhaps even more pathetic than the stuff to do is the stuff that we will do in order to avoid doing the stuff that we have to do. Because let's face it, nobody wants to do their washing up. But what are we actually doing while we are worrying about the washing up? Are we doing anything worthwhile? No. We're doing stuff that we would never dream of doing unless we had stuff to do. You've got the hoovering to do. Suddenly, that article in the TV Times about the Queen Mum is required reading. Oh, I've got to finish this. No. Because she really has got a lovely smile. I'll just get there. Oh, and I'll just read my stars as well, yeah. And all other 11 stars as well. Why are we staring at this trash, worrying about other stuff? Why don't we just do it? You've got your bills to pay. You've got to pay your bills. They've been on your mind for weeks. So one day you swear you're going to pay your bills. You've got it all together. You've got your checks ready. You've got your checkbook. You've got all the bills. You've got to do it. You've got the envelopes all sorted out. You're going to pay your bills. Suddenly you get this desperate desire to balance your biro on top of your pencil sharpener. It takes ages. I nearly did it. I'm out of my mind. Only when I sit down at my desk do I get this need to turn my ruler into the wings of a Spitfire. So this time, you're really going to do the ironing. You get up, you're going to do the ironing. You're heading towards the ironing. You're going to do it, but some alien force drags your hand towards the TV remote control, and suddenly, even though you're still thinking about the ironing, you're watching That's My Dog. Actually, it's quite a good thing that you can't do the ironing. Because let's face it, you'd get asphyxiated, wouldn't you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'd be asphyxiated. Yeah, because apparently, according to Ariel and Radio, your iron brings out the skunk-like stench of your family's armpits. Ooh! We never realised, did we? We never knew. All those years our washing has been stinking like a pub toilet and we never realised. Why are they suddenly telling us now? They never felt the need to point it out before. All those years they were going on about how their powders got things whiter than white. Didn't occur to them to mention that we still all whiff like crap. That woman, her husband, she's ironing her husband's shirt because, well, he's all sweaty. He's all sweaty, isn't he? Because he's a steel worker. God knows where they found one, but there you are. No wonder he's sweaty. I mean, he's got to commute to West Germany every morning. But whiffy or not, it's all stuff to do. Stuff to do from the cradle to the grave. We are haunted by stuff to do. Sunday nights when you were a kid. Sunday nights, man, sitting on the sofa in the sitting room going, I haven't done my thing. I haven't done my thing. You're going to kill me. I haven't done my thing. What are you doing? What are you doing while you're wondering about your essay? Are you fulfilling the springtime of your youth? No! You're watching Songs of Praise. I swear there has never been a single genuine watcher of Songs of Praise in the entire audience is made up of little junior farters going, oh God, I haven't done my essay. He who would valiantly, she's gonna kill me against all disaster. We are all out of our minds. Why do we allow a short time upon this planet to be so despoiled? Why can't we develop a sense of balance in our lives? Just a little sense of balance of what is worthwhile and what is not. I reckon I'm so messed up in my mind that I'd probably rather slam my tackle in the door rather than empty the swing top bin in my kitchen. Now this is not because I don't want that bin emptied. Oh man, I want it emptied so bad. Can you imagine the sheer joy of an empty bin in your kitchen? A new fresh bin liner in the swing top bin. It'd be like a bin in heaven, wouldn't it? I mean, you got something to throw away, you'd float across the kitchen. There'd be choirs of angels. It'd be orgasmic, wouldn't it? You wouldn't be able to put it in at first. You'd have to tease yourself. No, not something like a gold blend couple, wouldn't it? Be like foreplay. No, I'm not putting it. Oh, really? No, not quite. Oh, yes. And finally, in it goes. And you'll listen to it rustle all the way to the bottom of the bag. All the way down it goes, the rustling. I'd have to take it out and put it in again. And take it out and put it in again. I'd get an erection with the sheer drive.
Well, really, Mr. Elton, that was quite a well-observed piece of satire. And then suddenly you have to bring up your trouser area. I really don't see why it's necessary.
The sheer pleasure of an empty bin. The sheer pleasure. Ever felt it? No, because we have to stand on top of the fridge and jump on the bastard. Swing top bin. Swing. Top bin. Swing. Swing. Again. The reality gap. When was the last time yours swung? First day you got it. Can't swing anymore, can it? Too much crap. If you want to put some rubbish in it, you've got to take the lid off, put it on the floor, put the rubbish in the bin, put the lid back on. Why don't I just empty the bin? I swear it would be easier for me to empty the bin than do what I actually do. What I actually do every time is search the house yet again, search the house for yet another empty carrier bag so that I can add to the little colony of junior bins that surround the mothership. That bin's not there to swing. Not at top. It's not there to swing. It's there. It's there to provide a home for all the little dribbles of tomato sauce that have nowhere else to go. So finally, you decide you're going to empty the bin. Because it's full. It's full in like a surreal way. It's full in ways that only Nigel Lawson's suit fully understands. There is rubbish down there marked in old money. Aztec wrappers. Remember them? Anyway, you got to get it out. So you take the top off the bin, right? Think, shall I wash all the tomato sauce off? Nah. So you grip the bin between your knees. Well, there's no way this is going to lift it. And you start to wrestle. You're thinking, twist this way, twist that way. You're thinking, don't you break, you bastard, don't you break. And out it comes. The thing is expanding as it leaves the bin. It's forcing me against the wall like a huge mushroom, forcing me back. I'm wrestling with it. The bin is like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. I swear, trying to get the liner out of my swing top is like trying to drag a Zeppelin out of a cat's bum. So finally, still expanding on the floor, you glance into the bin. You think, shall I empty the half-inch of putrid water at the bottom? Nah. I'll just put a fresh bin liner on top of it. Ladies and gentlemen, you got this. And you got to take it out to the rubbish. Can't do it, can you? Got to get 6 new bin liners and start emptying the rubbish out of the full one into the other 6 so you can take them out of the back. Why didn't I do it 6 months ago? Ladies and gentlemen, as I said at the beginning of the show, current government thinking on the problem of terminal congestion on our roads is to add another lane. Now, if I were to make each and every one of you a present as you leave the studio tonight of a new swing top bin to go in your kitchen next to the one you already have, which is full, what would be the situation a week from now? They'd both be full, wouldn't they? The only lesson of ecology is, like it or not, human junk expands to fill the space provided. What's the solution? Better public transport. The only answer. Without it, we will grind to a choking, deathly halt. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Elton. Thank you. Good night.